Hey guys, welcome to BiggAVapes, and today we're going to be reviewing the Aspire Nautilus tank. So here we have the Aspire Nautilus tank, and it actually has this little foggy sleeve over it. But of course, the box looks really badass, and there's the Aspire logo, Nautilus. Anyway. So we get rid of that. And here's the box, and then here's the back. So when you take this thing apart, there's your top piece. You're going to have yourselves your owner's manual, which has a lot of just information. I mean, you can look through there. It's got all kinds of cool stuff. But there's enough reviews online to not have to go through that kind of stuff. So here's the box. Of course, you have your replacement head, and the head that comes in there is actually 1.6 ohm, and the replacement one is 1.8 ohm. So you have that. Here's your Ego beauty ring. You can see 100 of these things, and then of course you have your tank right there. Now I've already taken this thing apart so I could fill it up and let it start kind of wicking up a little bit. Alright, so I'm not going to take this all apart. There's a lot of other reviews. I mean, that's kind of late for a new review, but I just want to kind of give you my first impressions on the tank, kind of show you how it works. So, of course, we have ourselves your removable drip tip, and that's, that's nice. Everything going to come to that, that's a damn gimme. But here we have the front glass, and that says Aspire Nautilus on there. And then if you look on the inside there, the inside of the glass, well, it is a 5 milliliter tank that will hold that much juice, which is a badass. I got 3 milliliters right now in there, but that's huge. I mean, every other tank that's out, the DeV tank, I think like around 3, Pro tank's like 2.5, around 3, something like that. But this one's 5, so you can vape on this thing for a while without having to fill up with juice. So, as you see on the inside, there's like a bell. You can flip it upside down. There's like a bell which covers over the coil head. Now, in any other tank, it's always just been like a straight tube all the way down. Where this one kind of bells like a chamber. Obviously, that's kind of like a K-Fun style chamber for the vape. And which I think is going to make it a really nice vape. I haven't vaped it yet. I'm still letting it sit, but I just want to kind of show you the features. The inside glass is threaded on the inside, which makes it a little bit more sturdier than an outside thread glass, which you normally don't find. This top right here screws right off, and here I'll unscrew the base. A couple threads in there. Now this actually, the base actually threads onto the base. The coil head actually has threads on it, and that screws into the bottom of this, which you see the threads there. I don't know if you can see that. I see threads. So whenever you do screw it in, it is going to be the bell straight to the coil head. That's what's going to give it that connection there. And then, as you saw, the rubber seal. The rubber seal that holds the glass in place there. So, that works out really well. Alright guys, so I let it sit for a while, and now we're on the MVP, and there's, I don't know if I can see that, 1.8, and let's see, I have this right now at 11 watts, which is, I think, the highest it goes, and on the smallest airflow setting. So. Wow, very, very smooth. Even for a tight draw like the smallest air hole, it is a very smooth vape, which is nice. Let's go up. Let's go to the largest one. Oh god. So yeah, that is very airy. That is very, very airy. Which is good. I mean, you have the adjustable hole, so if you don't like, I can tell if somebody, wow, the largest hole is very, very airy. I would probably rock it on second largest, maybe the third. But I can tell if you liked a super airy vape, that's got it. That's airier than any pro tank I've ever had. Shit, anything. And then the tightest air hole actually isn't that bad. It you know, I could rock that. I don't really like to. I'm more of a mouth to lung hit than sort of a lung hit type of guy. So the tighter draw would be. I thought the looser draw would be better, but the tighter draw. So here it is on the Smoke Tech, and this is at 12 watts. That's on the second largest. Let's go the second smallest hole. Okay, so that's going to be more like, the second one's going to be more like the Aspire BDC. That's what I normally vape on. I like it a lot. And that's going to be more like it right there. But that is a very, very smooth vape. And only time will tell to see if I get any gurgling hits or any miss hits. But, I mean, so far, that is putting out, and it is very smooth. Alright, so, I mean, because I'm used to that tighter hit, well, I guess I wouldn't call it a tighter hit, but I'm used to the hit of the Aspire BDC. You know, the smallest hole actually is kind of not what I kind of what I prefer right now. I mean, I'm sure that I'll move up to the largest one in preference, because you do get really nice flavor out of the airy draw. So, yeah, the tighter one is probably right now what I would vape it on, but, I mean, I can tell that if I go to the largest one, I mean, the flavor is very nice, very cool, a very cool vape, even for the lower resistance coil head, and even, I mean, 12 watts isn't very high, but even for what it is, the tighter draw, I can tell, it's just a little bit warmer than the larger hole, but you get good flavor either way. Because I'm a mouth to lung hit type of guy, the smaller hole is probably going to do me better. But I can tell you can take some deep lung inhales with that airy draw, and that will produce some very, very cloudy vapor. So now I can honestly say, that against any tank that I have right now, as far as the Aspire BDC, I have the David tank, the Pro Tank 2. A couple of EVOD tanks, Pro Tank 1, Mini Pro tanks. I got them all right there. Compared to all those tanks, I would say this one, as far as flavor goes, is pretty good. I mean, pretty damn good. The flavor is very good on this. And that probably has to do with the coil heads being so well built. I mean, even for a let's see if I can. You can see in there right there, there's a little coil in there, and then there's cotton, or well, I guess it's cotton or silica, whatever the hell it is, I can't really see. I gotta look that up. But it's all around the base, so it holds in, holds in some juice so you can vape it. I mean, these are built very well, and even on Rip Tripper's thing, he said, he's gonna figure out a way to rebuild them, so I guess we'll find out then. But as it is right now, you can't rebuild it like the Pro Tank. So, I mean, that falls with Aspire's BDC coil heads. You can't rebuild those either, I don't think. So, thanks, guys, for watching the review. I would fully recommend this Aspire Nautilus tank to anybody looking for a nice fill-and-go tank with great flavor, great vapor, badass-looking tank. I mean, that's sick as hell, But I'll be putting up another video here soon comparing this to the Kanger Aero tank. So watch out for that one coming out. But anyway, thanks for watching. And as always, keep on vaping.